All right, over the next few minutes, we're going to build a promotional playbook for your business, one that's ready for 2025 and beyond. But we're going way past just a simple checklist. We're going to focus on creating a real system for sustainable, long-term growth. So let's just start with a really direct question. In a world that is just getting louder and more crowded every single day, is your business actually getting noticed? Because heading into 2025, visibility isn't just a nice to have, it's pretty much the price of admission. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. You could have the most incredible product on the planet, but, if nobody knows it exists, does it even matter? This single idea is the bedrock for everything we're about to dive into.
Okay, let's get into our promotional playbook. Part 1 is all about building that solid digital foundation. Think of these as the assets that you absolutely have to own and have full control over.
These three right here, they're your non-negotiables. Your website is your home base, your central hub. A mobile app? Well, that gives you a direct, unfiltered line to the 60% of consumers who are finding brands on their phones. And business listings? They're like the signposts all over the internet, pointing everyone right back to you. Now, here's what's so smart about this. It's not about being everywhere. It's about being in the right places. If you're a software company, you've got to be on G2. But if you're a local restaurant, you need to own your space on Yelp. It's that kind of smart, strategic placement that really makes all the difference. But here's a massive mistake so many businesses make. They just set it and forget it. Outdated info, inconsistent branding, that stuff can completely tank your credibility in a heartbeat. A regular audit isn't just, good housekeeping. It's absolutely crucial for building trust. So with that foundation in place, now it's time to build your attraction engine. This next part is all about how you get found by new potential customers, the people who are out there right now, actively searching for what you do. And this really boils down to 4 core pillars. You've got SEO, which helps you show up when people search. You've got content marketing to prove you're the expert. Paid ads buy you that instant attention. And strategic outreach, well, that lets you tap into other people's audiences. Let's see how they work together. So let's just clarify the 2 main ways to approach this. Organic marketing, that's the long game. You're building valuable things like a really well-optimized website or a helpful blog that are going to pull customers in naturally over time. Paid marketing, on the other hand, is like flipping a switch for instant traffic. Both are super powerful, and honestly, the best strategies use a smart mix of both. And let's be crystal clear about this. SEO is not optional. It is the absolute backbone of being discovered online. It's a long-term investment for sure, but it pays off by connecting you with customers at the precise moment they're looking for a solution like yours. And right alongside SEO is content. See, when you consistently create valuable guides or blogs or videos, you're not just pulling in traffic, you're proving your expertise. You slowly become the go-to resource in your field, and that builds an incredible amount of trust. Okay, but getting people to your website is really only half the battle. The real challenge and where the magic happens is turning that initial flicker of curiosity into genuine engagement. And that's exactly what this next part is all about. So take a look at this number, 93%. Just let that sink in for a second. Any guesses what this represents? That right there is the power of social proof. Nearly every single one of your potential customers is looking up reviews before they even think about buying. And that makes managing your online reputation just an absolutely essential part of your engagement strategy. Okay, here's another big number for you. $36. I mean, how incredible is that? That's the mind-blowing return on investment for email marketing. On average, for every single dollar you put in, you're getting $36 back. It's still one of the most direct and profitable ways to nurture leads and keep your customers coming back for more. Now, beyond reviews and email, you want to think about reducing friction. A free trial? That lowers the risk for someone to try you out. Amazing customer support builds confidence. A strong online community creates a sense of belonging. These aren't just random tactics. They're all powerful ways to turn a passive browser into a devoted customer. Let's move into the final part of our playbook, and this is where everything we've done starts to build into something even bigger. This is where we turn those happy customers into a volunteer marketing army for your brand. We call these strategies growth multipliers. And the goal here isn't just to add customers one by one, No way. The idea is to use strategies that create a ripple effect, kicking off exponential word-of-mouth growth that just builds on itself. So, how do we actually do this? Well, the whole idea boils down to one word: leverage. You leverage an influencer's trust, you leverage a partner's audience, you leverage a loyal customer's entire network, or an affiliate sales skills. Each one of these turns your existing customers into your absolute best sales team. And all of this brings us to what might be the most important idea of all. Look, the goal is not to just check off boxes on some promotional to-do list. The real power, the real growth, comes when you connect all of these pieces, your foundation, your attraction methods, your engagement tactics, and your advocates, into one single integrated growth system. So I'll just leave you with this one final thought to mull over for your own business. Ask yourself, is your promotion strategy just a series of random tactics, just throwing stuff at the wall and hoping something sticks? Or have you built a connected, intentional system that is truly designed for growth? Because the answer to that question might just change everything.